Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. This is video number 3 talking about the Belmont. I'm Ralph Michaels. You can follow me at Twitter at CalSportsLV. Joined in studio with Marco D'Angelo, his Twitter handle at Marco in Vegas. Marco, we're going to talk long shots in this, but I have one question. Being a novice handicapper, I know that when you're looking at the Derby and you have those 17 horses, the one post is suicide, or so they tell me. You know, and I know Justify has the one post in the Belmont. Is it that type of horrific place to be?
Yeah, Kentucky Derby, you're absolutely right. The one post you don't want to be is the one. The Belmont, this is the one race that post positions to me means absolutely nothing. The fact that you've got a 10-horse field, it's a smaller field, it's a mile and a half. There's going to be plenty of time for him to do what he wants to do. But in Justify's case, he is so good out of the gate that he breaks sharply. He's going to be able to break out of the gate, go where he wants to be, and settle in. I expect him to break sharply, go to the front, but once he establishes where he wants to be, even though he has the rail, don't be surprised if he ends up maybe moving one path out or path and a half out so that he doesn't end up getting pinned down at the rail or have a horse, you know, coming at him on. Because horses, their natural thing is they like to be on the outside of the horses rather than, if you are in a battle, being the horse on the inside.
Now, you know, the Belmont probably is rooting for Justify, because what happened last time a Triple Crown winner won, I think there was over 1 million tickets, not cash, because so many people bought souvenir tickets of a Triple Crown winner. But you know what? Long shots excite a lot of people as well. So give us a couple of horses. You know, I know in your field that we talked about in video number 2, a couple of those that you thought could contend were 8 to 1. I mean, they were decent sized prices. Give us a couple of horses that are 10 to 1 or longer that you think have a shot here.
Well, one of the horses that intrigues me is the horse that come flying and finished 3rd at the Preakness, and that's number 7, Tenfold. The horse is 12 to 1. In the Preakness, he got his regular jockey back, Santana, and this is a spot where, and I don't want to belittle the jockey that rode him in the Kentucky Derby, because if you got a chance to get Victor Espinoza, you're gonna get him. And let me back that up. It wasn't the Kentucky Derby; it was the Arkansas Derby. But they had a chance to get Espinoza on him. Well, you're getting a big name jockey that's won Triple Crown races, you know, everything else. So you get a chance to make that move, you do it. Well, he didn't race well in that race. They went right back to the regular jockey, Santana, who's a little bit lesser of a name, but knows this horse and raced the horse perfectly in the Preakness. And this is a horse that's only got 4 lifetime starts. And Ralph, when you're handicapping horses and you're handicapping 2- and 3-year-olds, they're like kids, literally. You're teaching them on the fly what to do, and you never know what they're going to do till they're presented into that situation. But you can see almost a light bulb go off on horses sometimes. In kids, you talk about the growth spurts and things of that nature. A horse can really jump up in talent, and you say, wow, where did that come from? Anywhere in that 4, 5, 6 start, you know, because they start to put everything together. The sky's the limit. You don't know the ceiling yet on a horse. Now, once a horse gets to 10, 12 starts, pretty much he is what he is. Tenfold's only got 4 starts, and in those 4 starts, you know I've talked about the Beyer speed figures. Well, I'm going back to 4 starts back. Debut, an 87 speed rating. Next race, 90. Third race, 92. In the Preakness, slower fractions, bad track, put up a 95. This horse is getting better every race. He's a horse you got to consider on the tickets on Saturday.
One more?
One more. This is just, sometimes you say horses for courses. As we talked about how the Belmont is such a different track, the surface and everything, you like to have a trip over the track to see how the horse definitely responds to it. Well, there's one horse in the field, number 10, Blended Citizen, which will be a long shot. He's 15 to 1 morning line. I think he goes off higher than that. I'm not saying he can win the race, but I think he can sneak in on the ticket. He raced here in the Peter Pan Stakes in his last start and won that race. Now, the field was nowhere near as strong as what he's going to face today, but just the fact that he's already been on this track and understands the track in the surface, I think he's a horse you got to consider at a price, sneak on the ticket.
Marco with 2 great long shots. Remember, 3 Belmont videos. This was number 3 of 3. Wager Talk is great value every day of the week, but I'll tell you what, Mondays and Tuesdays, phenomenal. Manic Monday, every handicapper package, just $9. Buy as many as you want, a great way to try it. On Tuesday, we pick the hottest handicapper with the best card, and guess what? $2. You're getting his best play for $2. Many times it's been a top-rated 5% play, normally $30. Check it out, Mondays and Tuesdays, wagertalk.com. If you like the videos, give us the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Have a great week. Enjoy the Belmont.